All right, welcome back everyone. It's time to go over the solution to the now you try problem. In this case, we have a little different scenario. It's not distances of a car. This is going to be volumes of a vat of acid. I'll be honest, I was inspired by a Rick and Morty episode. Suppose a vat of acid begins filling at time t equals 0 at a rate of 5 gallons per minute. Suppose further that it maintains this speed until it is full. All right, so we have a vat of acid. It's empty, we're assuming, at the beginning. And then we start a timer as we start to fill it, and we're filling it up with acid at a rate of 5 gallons per minute, and we keep this speed until it's full. We're not talking about how big the vat is or anything like that. We're just kind of saying that the volume, capital V of T, is going to be 5 times T, right? Where the input is time in minutes. And this is going to output gallons after T minutes, right? So at 0 minutes, there are 0 gallons. After T, I can't spell, T minutes, there we go. So after 0 minutes, there's 0 gallons. After 1 minute, there's 5 gallons. After 2 minutes, there's 10 gallons, and so on and so forth. So this is our function for the volume after a given amount of minutes has passed. So we now have a second vat, and it's filling at the same rate, still 5 gallons per minute as the first, but it's going to start 8 minutes before the original vat. So it's got a time advantage. It's like this second vat has a volume that's going to be given like the volume of the first vat, except for it's going to have a additional 8-minute head start on that first vat. So after 0 minutes, it's already had, at time equals 0, it's already had 8 minutes to go. So it'd be like 8 times 5 is 40 gallons already in that tank. We could simplify this and say that this is 5 times t plus 8, and that equals 5t plus 40. So just like I said, we can see at time equals 0, there are already 40 gallons in that tank. All right, we have a third vat that starts filling at the same time as the original vat, but does so twice as fast as the original vat. So that's like the part C in the last one. And this V sub 3, the volume of this third vat of acid, is going to be, well, it's going to be like the volume of the first one, but it's like time is moving twice as fast because its speed, the rate of filling, is twice as high. So I'd say 2t there. And if I simplified this, I would get 5 times parentheses 2t, and that's 10t. So that's like saying 10 gallons per minute, right? Which is what we're expecting here for our speed, our rate of filling this tank. It's twice as fast as the original. So we would have 10 gallons per minute instead of 5 gallons per minute. But this right here, the V of 2t, that's the answer we're really trying to go for. All right, part D says suppose we have a fourth vat, volume sub 4 of t, that's filling at the same rate and begins at the same time as the first, but already had 25 gallons of acid in it when it began to fill. So that's just like saying that the volume of this fourth tank is the same as the original, but 25 gallons more all the time because it started with 25 extra gallons at time 0 that had already been put there. We could simplify this. This would be 5t plus 25. All right, we have a fifth and final vat, and it begins filling at the same time as the original, but its total volume is always half that of the original vat somehow, right? So that's probably because the speed's slower, but we're interpreting this as the volume's always half that of the original. And if we had more complicated functions, that would actually be really important that we interpret this correctly. They would be different. So the V sub 5 of t, this fifth vat, is always going to have half the volume of the original. So 1/2 times V of t, and this is 1/2 times 5t, which equals 5 halves, or 2.5 times t. So it's like it's filling half as fast, but we're not interpreting that in the way that this is worded. And that can be important sometimes, so let's not take that for granted. All right, that's everything for this problem. That's everything for Module 2b. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you in class and in the next module's videos. Thanks again. Have a great day.